Hola y buenos días. Me llamo es Chris con GreenSphere. All right, I'll do this in English for you. So what I want to talk about today is soil acidity. What causes it, why it's important, and what to do about it. So I'm standing in front of a lot of pine trees and standing on a lawn. So what causes acidity in soil are pine needles, which are acidic, getting into our soil and lowering the pH. The reason why our soil in New England tends to be more acidic than other parts of the country has to do with the amount of clay that's in our soil. The more clay that you have, the denser the soil is going to be. The denser the soil, the harder it is to flush that soil out, meaning to flush that acidity out of the soil. So our soil tends to hold the acidity, lowering the soil pH. The reason why that's an issue is turf grass grows best at a neutral pH. Pretty much every lawn in New England, from every soil test I've ever seen, has low pH. And so you can fertilize that lawn, add tons of nutrients to it, and it's still not gonna just be vibrant. It's not gonna fill in well. Could be spotty, could be yellow as well. It's nothing to do with the fertilizer that you're applying. You're not applying the wrong thing. It's that when you have acidic soil, those nutrients actually get locked up in that soil. Very little of it is available to the turf grass. So when you have acidic soil, you're essentially wasting fertilizer. The way to find out what your soil acidity is with a soil test. What we do with a soil test is we're going to take samples from 10 to 15 different spots around your property, mix all that together, take about a cup of that, send it off to a lab for analysis. That's going to give a good representation of what the average soil acidity is across your lawn. From that, we can come up with a plan on applying lime or different amendments to help bring that soil pH up. So again, the reason why that's so important is so that your turf grass is getting what it needs out of the soil, which is the nutrients. There's no right or wrong time to apply lime. Lime is not a fertilizer. It's not going to get taken up by the grass and cause, say, a green up. The idea of the lime is to work on the soil. So you could put it down pretty much any time the ground's not frozen or right before a heavy rain. What you don't want is it to wash off, or with frozen ground it could potentially blow away. Lime is slow acting, so it doesn't really matter what time you put it down of the year. It's gonna slowly work on that soil to sweeten it up, bring it up towards a neutral pH. That way any of the fertilizers you're applying, whether it's chemical, organic, if you're adding compost, all of those nutrients are going to be much more readily available to the turf, and you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck out of the fertilizer. So to recap, soil acidity is caused by pine overhead, the soil that you have, and what that's going to do is lock up nutrients and not let your turf access it. Applying lime is what's going to sweeten the soil, make your fertilizer work better. So hopefully you learned something here. Hopefully it was valuable to you. If so, please subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you. You'll never miss any of my witty comments, my dashing good looks. I should probably stop talking now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Subscribe. Look forward to seeing you again next time.